know when you're in church and that time comes where everybody turns around and shakes hands and say, peace be with you. And maybe it's a small country church you're in, and you turn around to shake hands, and there's an old farmer there. A sweet-looking old man with kind eyes. And you go to shake his hand, and your entire forearm disappears into this massive farmer's mitt, or a fisher, or a working man's massive mitt. And you get a chill because you realize, geez, that guy, even at 90 years old, could stand up and just crush everybody in the whole church if he decided to. My grandfather was a man like that. He worked all up and down the East Coast in lumber camps in the 20s and 30s. And when he wasn't doing that, he used to go on the harvest excursion, which is when the East Coasters got on the train and they traveled from right to left of the country doing the harvest for the farmers across the way, and then they come back. And when he didn't do that, he was a formidable champion boxer in Maine and New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and PEI. But I didn't know that man. I just knew the 96-year-old man that passed away when I was 8 years old. But I always wished that I could go back in time and spend time with him when he was that man, and I could sit in his corner in a boxing match, and I could work with him in those lumber camps. So I wrote the song about that. If I could travel back in time to any time at all, I'd go on an excursion through the harvest in the fall. Head down to the lumber camps and I'd shed some blood and sweat. We'd leave a pile of lumber they wouldn't soon forget. He was a big man, he had swollen hands from labor and fight and time. He was an able lad, worked for all he had, and I wish I could have known him when he was in his prime. time can be so cruel sometimes. It can take away the evidence of who we were way back in the day. When he left us in the kitchen, he was just a shell of the able man he used to be. But if you knew him, you could tell. He was a big man. He had swollen hands from labor and fighting time. He was an able lad, worked for all he had, and I wish I could have known him. He was in his prime. He was a big man. He had swollen hands from labor and fighting time. He was an able lad, worked for all he had, and I wish I could have known him. He was in his prime. I wish I could have known him. He was in his prime. I wish I could have known him when he was in his prime. Thanks so much. That's a tune that my grandfather, Tiger Jack Summers,